Welcome to all the classic car enthusiasts. Sorry, I'm sat here in my dressing gown. It's been a bit of a long day. The video you're about to see pretty much knackered me out, and by the time I got back to the house I went to sleep. I had to go to bed. I was absolutely done in. So it's about, I don't know if you can see the clock behind me, but I think it's about 2 o'clock in the morning. So I'm editing this video. Sad, isn't it? Saturday night. And I'm editing videos and slept through most of it. All you guys, the younger guys, probably out there enjoying yourself. There you go. Couple of quick things before I show you the video. I want to do a couple of shout outs. There's the winner of the t-shirt for the people that I met up on my trip to the UK is Tom Mason. He got 7 out of 9. The only 2 he didn't get was Alex Toon and Haley. But he did. I think he had 2 guesses and he got it. So I'm going to send him off a t-shirt. Now, Tom has got a channel called Mason 2K8 Mason. I don't know if he's going to change that. He's just going to put up his first video. He sent me a copy tonight, and he's got a Mini that he basically wants to get it back on the road, and he's done a really good job. He's done a lot of metal work on it. Like most guys, he's working out of a small garage, and you know, like everybody with young children or a young family, you know, money's not easy, and you can only put on it what you can put on it. And but he does intend to do. He wants to get the Mini driving so he can enjoy it again, and it's fairly obvious that he's a real Mini lover. So please have a look at his site, and let's try and support him. And he was very much worried about getting negative comments or somebody saying something, whatever. And I assured him that, you know, that there will be trolls. Unfortunately, that's way of life. But generally, pretty much everybody in the YouTube world are pretty good and pretty positive. And let's try and support him so that he does more videos. And he's basically gone over what he's planning to do, what his plans are. But he really wants to get the car on the road first, and then after a few years, he's got a bit of extra cash, he's going to put some new floors and everything in, but he'll explain all that. So Tom Mason is his name. He won the t-shirt as well. So it's Mason 2K8 Mason. The second one is Graham from Team Stockdale. Now, from my understanding of this, Sean C and DB were, and quite a few others I understand, on Facebook group, we're trying to get Graham to put these videos up, and he's got a beautiful Clubman GT 1275 GT. He's made a superb job of it. He's been doing it a lot of years, but he's made a superb job. Really interesting stuff, and some of the issues he's had, and now he's getting over it now. Great little car, really stock. You can see it's a pre-vitro clutch that's on it if you look carefully. So his is Team Stockdale. So please give that a look as well. The last one for today I want to give out is Martin. Martin's a Scotsman who lives in France, like me, an Englishman living in Austria. And it's called Mini Man Shed. And he's just about to try and build a bigger garage. He called it Mini Man Shed because he was doing the car in the garage. He made a beautiful job of the body, absolutely superb. And he wants to now paint it. But he wants to upgrade and make a bigger garage, and he's now trying to get planning permission, like I am, to extend the garage, like I am. But except he is on a different plot, a really beautiful area where he lives in France. So a Mini Man Shed, Martin, yeah. So I guess we'll have to call. You'll have to change it, Martin, to Mini 2 Sheds or 2 Sheds, Mini 2 Sheds. I guess you'll have to call it, whatever. So please have a look at those. So the video you're going to see is basically me going up to Stockerau, which is near Vienna, to pick up the stuff to make the new Mini jig and get the chassis and so on and so forth. So I hope it's of interest to you, and you can see it was hard work on my own. I'm getting to the point in my age where I'm getting a bit old to pull and push and bang and hammer stuff on my own. So anyway, so take care. As I always say, stay safe, keep the faith, and enjoy your hobby. And I'm sorry about the dressing gown, but it's 2 o'clock in the morning. See you guys, take care, bye. Oh, sorry, Just one last thing before I go. I knew there was something. I want to thank George Knapp and Haley. I did thank them before about staying there, but he gave me something which is going to take pride of place in the garage, so I'll just show you it now. It might not come out very well, but when you see it in the garage, I'll show you it now. So this is it. And it's a Somerset flag with a griffin on it, and that's going to, so that's going to take pride of place in the garage. So thank you for that, George and Haley. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I did forget to mention, I had some comments from people about the E-Type that I took back to Nigel. And I did mention it when I got back, but the bottom line is he doesn't want to be on camera. He certainly doesn't want the location of the car, his home and everything on camera, or where he lives. And I have to respect what he said, so I'm sorry that I can't do any follow-up with it and show you pictures of it coming off. All I can say is they were both, Nigel and his wife were extremely happy with the job, and everything was good, so that's basically all I can say. He won't be working on it for at least 6 months because he has some other commitments, a daughter's wedding, and then when he starts he's going to let me know. But he does want to put a plate on it with Amir and my name on it, saying that we'd restored the shell, which I think is very nice. In fact, it's something I might do with this one. And lastly, I've already emailed Josh, and I didn't get to see Josh Smith with the seats, but I've emailed him and told him when I come over I will be bringing them. I just didn't have the room. There was no spare room at all in the car. Even a passenger couldn't sit in it. It was that tight. I had to put my luggage on the front seat. So I just wanted to let you know what was going on. I'm up in Stockerell. This is my friend Jan, who has the other XK. This is a workshop he has that he used to use, but now he has a bigger place in Czechia, and he uses this for a lot of overspill, so you'll see lots of boxes and things. The XK's here and all the parts are here, and this is where we're actually going to be painting them. So he's done some research on some other companies with this collapsible spray booth with the vent and the heater and everything in it, and we are actually going to buy the one from the British company. It was the best price and the best thing, and it fits perfectly. So we will probably end up doing Johan's XK, the Mini, Johan's XK, and then our XK up here, and then we'll put a vent in the wall and everything, and we'll use it here because they have a very big airline fed from a compressor at the end there, and we can do it over the weekend, or a weekend. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pick up this chassis and put it into my trailer, because I want to get both XK engines and gearboxes into them and running, so I can put the radiator and actually test the engines properly and start running them in. When I put that on, I'm then going to lift up the Johan's XK, leave it on the bars and put the bars down on the ground, and take the two end rotisseries down back to down to my house, so that I can build them for putting the Mini on. I'm going to make another small jig for the Mini. So that's what we're up to. So I'm just going to pick this up and do it. So. Good tip, never walk under a load. You can see I haven't used this very much, so I'll have to get used to it for when we put the bodies on the chassis. So, bring this down a little bit, which is lift it. Yeah. First job done. I've got to pick up all these suspension parts as well while I'm here, and then I go into Vienna and pick up my wife to bring her back down to the country. So, see you in the next clip. So, as you can probably tell by the sweat pissing off me, it's quite warm up here, and just outside Vienna. Apart from the fact I'm completely out of condition, and taking that XK off this jig on your own is not easy, so I shan't be doing it again. That's first and last. No, it's not the first, but it's the last time for sure. It's getting it absolutely balanced, and these are quite a tolerance fit onto these posts. So that's basically, there you go, just so I can, you see I'm not putting it on, look at it, it's dripping off me. Oh jeez. Oh, this shit. So, what I'm going to do is, this will be the two jigs that I take down, and I've got the old part of the E-type jig which I can use, and I just need to work out now how to set it up so that the car, the Mini, I want the Mini so it's quite high when it's the right way up, and as low as I can get it when it's upside down, for obvious reasons, so I can work on it easier. And when it's up in the air, it's easy to do the inside bits and under the wheel arches and so on, or the inner arches. So that's the next plan. So I'll get this off the crane, load these two up, get the bits and pieces for suspension. I'm out of here. So catch you in the next bit. So eventually got it all loaded. So I'm off now to Vienna, to the city, pick up my wife. That has been a hard, not a day, but it's been a hard 2 or 3 hours graft that, to get that off that jig, to get them on there, put the chassis on. The chassis was easy. And these two boxes that you can see, hopefully you can see here, they're the classic Fabs exhaust. Obviously we're going to need those when we mount them onto the chassis so we can listen to the engine properly and diagnose any issues or any problems. So, clean myself up, I'll clean my hands anyway, I'm still sweating like a pig. And yeah, that's it for this one. So, sorry it wasn't particularly interesting, but we'll be doing quite a bit of work in here, quite a bit of filming here when we start painting, rubbing down, doing all the other bits and pieces. But it's a huge place. This is one half, and the other half is on the other side. He rents that out to somebody. I don't know what this area must be. It's got to be, I don't know, 2,000, 3,000 square meters. What's that? That's 9,000 square feet. I think it's quite a big place. Anyway, so thanks for watching in. Hope it hasn't been too boring, and it just gives you an idea of what I get up to. Sometimes on my own. I mean, I'm here he's on his time off. There's nothing can be done about it. But I need this jig down there so I can actually build something before he comes back next week. So take care. So stay safe, keep the faith, and enjoy your hobby. Take care. Bye.